Hi, hello, hi. I had a weird thing happen earlier today. I was messing around with Replay Takeover, and there's one issue with it, unfortunately. Well, it might not actually be an issue. It might have been something I did to it. But it's tricky with that to, A, not cause the game to accidentally crash. It doesn't seem to despawn instances of a lot of things. So, like, funky things can play around with that. And B, I don't know if it pragmatically does something to hold, like, return to the original state of things. Because you can toggle control of a character, pause the replay, rewind to the state, and then hit F6 to kind of, like, release it and play from there. And then, like, unpause it, right? But, like, that can still cause a lot of weird issues. I've, like, had to, like, fast forward and, like, advance and go backwards rounds to try to move things with it. But that said, it's been extremely handy. So my plan for tonight
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1.
is that I'm playing ranked.
Let's rock.
I'm literally just, I'm not even like thinking too hard while I play. If I go O2, I load up the replay in Replay Takeover. Oh!
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I hate players like this so much. Whoa!
Duel 1. Let's rock.
What? That wasn't easy. Fuck off, dude.
Slap.
And pressure and zoner. I will only preempt you. Whee! I'm on for it. That's 4 times now. Do you even have a frame drop there? Or do you just like go into zoning? Let's get some tools. I don't know if Ryujin kills there, but I'd rather have this. Oh, that beat my 2P? CS counter hit my 2P.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
On reacting to the dash. That's fucked up. know. You're in the air. I used RC. I will go and throw you. I think I threw. Oh, I definitely threw. Like 3 different things there. Alright, well we got our first replays. This is the kind of Johnny I really wanted to learn how to beat for a while anyways. I'm just too fucking lazy to actually do any work.
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock.
So I'm pausing it right at the beginning and just making a little save state. If you press F6... Oh wait, I didn't do that. We can rewind.
Mankind knew
If you
that
press
they
F6 at the start of the round,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
like this, and now I let it play for a little bit, even if I take it to 3x just by pressing F9. You see how it keeps going here? That's kind of trippy looking. Anyways, yeah, now I can like reset the situation whenever I want. If I hit F8, then I get to take control of jam. You can see some artifacts, like there's some of like Jam's skin that didn't despawn. That was like her fist going through a punch motion. It's a smear frame. I found it's a lot easier for me if I'm able to like watch a sequence multiple times and like try to pick it apart. But the way replays are, you can't do that normally. Even just using F6 and F9 to like go through parts of the replay along with like pausing is like actually really invaluable. Because it's like, it's just jab check into Mistfinder forward. I jump because a lot of Johnny's throw here. Right, and that's like one that I'm able to do in time. They whiff a CS, I'm like, oh, stall here into this, and they did dash forward CS. We miss each other. Where are we on the frame bar? Over there. Okay, yeah, that's just a punish, I think. That or it was last possible frame. Either way, I'm like turbo minus there. And then they do it again. And then there's 6H. 6H is a button I think I need to look at a little bit. Anyways, I'm just gonna do a pass where I like watch through the replay, and then I want to see if there's a scenario in this that's worth like looking at, basically. Because I kept trying to get around this kind of stuff. I just was having problems. You know, I am kind of curious about that one. A stage despawns like this? That's so cool! I was wondering how they handle that. I'm gonna make the state right here.
Positive.
Now we go back. What hit me? 5H? Can I even go under 5H? What's the hitbox on this? I should be able to go under that. I think I got caught by, What's the input history here? There was a puffball buffered there. Okay. Because I wonder with how this was hit, if it's even possible to go under. Oh yeah. Shit. I think I do F6 again. I can pause and unpause. But now it's like desynced.
Mankind knew
So we gotta go back to here.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Her fist is still there. Here, let's skip ahead to the walkthrough. I'm gonna make it right here. And then we're gonna play. So now if I do this, that was trippy. Johnny's like in the way of things there. You see that? I wonder if I can get under this in time. Oh, my game crashed. Yay! See, like, this is why I've not really been, like... using this particular tool that much, although you just kind of have a frozen screen there. Fatal error. Alright, let me get straight back up. I might need to repoint some sources. Usually the video doesn't unfreeze until I, like, reselect Strive.
Guilty Gear. Strive.
Should be good now. I don't think that was really a worthwhile question to ask anyways. Hi, Mel.
Replay.
Okay, but I'm playing neutral kind of wild.
Mankind
So let's
knew
skip
that
ahead
they
to
could-
where we were.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I'm just gonna watch it. We got caught on that. And then we don't. Okay.
Duel 2.
That doesn't make round start puffball bad. But one thing I should think about with it is that if I'm like doing a puffball ASAP, then I'm kind of getting rid of some of the lower body invuln or upper body invuln. Which is something I kind of already know. What is that hitbox? I keep on thinking I can go under his 6H, and I've yet to be able to do it, so I'm pretty sure No, I should be able to go under that. I think I might be recovering into it. It's only active 2 frames too. Damn. 18 frames startup. Yes, he is level 4. I don't know if that's worth knowing. Level 3. Interesting. There's no way for him to gaplessly go into 6H. So we take that. We get a card set up. It's just Oki. Let's see. I'm watching the frame bar on the bottom right now because I'm in Guard Crush and that's why it's in blue. And it's just like, look at this block sequence off of Oki, right? This is the first chance I've had to do something. I did try to jab. I don't even know why I tried to jab there, to be honest with you. It's kind of lucky I didn't get punished. And then they did this. It hits all the way down there. Why not give Jonathan the world? 13 frames to mash out from there? Well, no, it was technically more than that. 13 plus 5p plus 14 frames worth of stuff. I just need to be assertive there if I want to take advantage of that. How would I read that earlier? Is this a 6p in Clash? I'm gonna die to card unless I card after. Which I don't? I 6p and I go under it? Wait, what happened here?
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock. Duel 2. Let's rock.
It was the one after this, right? We did this, we 6p. Oh, you know what? Also be good in Clash Cancel Wars sometimes. Well, we're starting on the same frame. I might not need the instant low profile, but I think going into Bakushu, the command dash, might also be interesting. In an application like this specifically, I know you can force your crouching frames down to this kind of degree instantaneously with it as long as you Kara directly into break. I think that's what it was. They were saying like the first 2 frames of it are like higher up. It's like around her like shoulder height basically, right? And then after that, it like keeps slowly going down. But apparently going into break immediately drops it so it's just instantly done. So in a situation like this, I could go under Mistfinder, go under the explosion on the Kara, and then like go for throw punish there if I wanted. But there's no guarantee because the Johnny can also just Clash cancel. I just got lucky they weren't aware. And I wasn't aware either. I got lucky too. What a flailing situation. Look, there's another 6p there. That's goofy. So I go for delay air dash. Look at my bud. Lose the 6p. Never mind, I hit Johnny. Smug jam. Go for a tick throw, but bunged the dash or something. It's all good. So there's a whiff punish here. Into meaty. Hard, I burst immediately. Bottle hold the space after burst. You are plus after burst, so sometimes going puffball and sometimes doing like card charge. Ouch. Was that That's the third time that they've rebite on me severely. I see. So I didn't intuit places where I could press. I don't think I was missing an interaction point. Not in that way, at least. A lot of what I forced. It feels like it's really like a combination of like, because I was pressing. On some wake ups and the rebuys happened, and I just kind of let him run the offense off of that for a while, that he was just able to snowball and get more value over time. The answer to it is think less, press more. But you gotta do it when they like to rebuy, so not on Oki. It's very complicated stuff. Gold burst is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? I could meet you with 5k a little bit more on average if I really cared about baiting that, but I think that was the first time this Johnny showed that. I don't think CS there is a bad idea either. So this time I'm playing way more like up in the air and proactive around card. I'm trying to like represent 236H there and then like empty jump eventually. You get a frame trap. I think I could have done more with that conversion.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That was counter hit 6k, right? So I did 6k, 236H, that's fine. 2k, 6H under is very normal. I didn't have meter for super here. And it was counter hit 6k. I'm pretty sure I get 236S as an under. 236S in the card, but no meaty if I wanted it. Why was that important? Johnny's got 50 meter here. Well, I'm kind of a little short. And like also just in general, I couldn't even like threaten meaty as well with what I ended up doing with like this floating jump crap in the corner. I should honestly just like I need to have a reason to go for that, don't I? Just take the frames. Dash the 2S and the rebuy. I know what you are. Tiny little confirm. Tiny little confirm. I don't know if I can get more out of that. 236H starter, even when turbo meaty like that, tends to be pretty scaled. I don't think going like 2k6H, 236H gets you an extension afterwards. I don't think 236S gets you an extension afterwards. Maybe if it's carded though. Oh yeah. You know. Jam scrolls. Investigate. Yeah. Okay.
Positive bonus.
That one comes up a lot. I'm like barely short sometimes on Ryujin kills. And then like I get in this scenario where I'll play against a character that now has a crap ton of resources and I haven't secured the kill and now they get full rain to interact. I'm lucky we traded like that.
Duel 2.
Backdash they did to us. I'm floating and messing around with JH in terms of it being an obnoxious hitbox, but that's honestly just luck. That one was funny. They outspeed me here on the JK. I'm pretty sure that was a reaction. They get Loki, they go for the low. They mess up the throw. It was a little early, unfortunately. So I get back throw incidents. I do 2H, they immediately mash. What were they holding their defense-wise? I don't think this is an FBing Johnny. I haven't really been paying attention to that at all today. Overhead. They had only really gone... Well, they went overhead once before. That's the infrequent option. Once again, I'm standing still on that. I'm not having a good success rate on catching those. That's usually what I end up going for. I just do 2K 6HH. And then get cards. Look at how squished the bun is. This is similar deal to before, but now I have like a lot of other things to go for. And they successfully blocked the cross up there. I did try to just kind of settle it there. But they haven't really been mashing on wake up, right? There's like backdash there, but most of the time they're just kind of like blocking or jumping if they're like at a safe range. I tried for 5K there. That's an easy question to answer. Yeah, we do this again. Because, like, they're kind of on a pattern with the cards there, aren't they? And then there's that one. They go over the shoulder, unfortunately, and CS whiffs. I don't know if there's an easy way to really stabilize that hit either. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. I went for it again. But this time, I guess the key difference is it's kind of like the first game, right? He didn't have a card out when he like started playing more up. And I ended up going over his head because of it. A lot of times when I'm spacing, I'm not necessarily thinking about where my opponent wants to put themselves. I do sometimes. With cards, that would be a really useful way to anchor it, wouldn't it? Usually it's just closer to you. Most characters just want to get closer to you. Others just want you to be as far away as possible. You can always look at like what a player's doing. There, I don't know if I had a kill there. That's so unfortunate though. But that kind of stems into a similar problem, right? And then they played passive at the end, and I was just trying to force J236H a lot. Okay. I didn't realize I was playing with that much 236H there. I guess I'm just leaning into what's getting hits.
Ranked match.
I'm not thinking terribly hard about it. Oh yeah, since I guess I'm building up a list here. I could investigate while I'm looking for games.
We've got a newcomer.
We'll set that up after this one unless we go 0-2 here.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame beasts, heaven, or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That has to be a rebuy situation too then. I'm gonna try pressing far slash next time. I think they're gonna do Q5 in their face.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, good command throw. This does like no damage though.
Slap.
That outspeeded far slash? What was that? After blocking ball echoes? Ah. There's the overhead. Woo! Chambal looks so goofy. Oh, I thought a cross-up was coming. Maybe I should have just held forward there since it was ambiguous anyways, because I probably would have walked out a little bit.
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I'm going for it anyways. You can't stop me. No! I know what you are, Venom player. What? Aw, fair.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Positive bonus. Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
That wasn't a meaty 5k? That's crazy. They're literally just mashing throwers.
Positive bonus.
Romantic. Romantic. Romantic.
I...
Slap.
寝てる場合じゃないよ。同じだ。それじゃボイットスピーカーよろしく頼むよ。
Arxis! Let's take care of this real quick.
Who dares to enter Jam Kurabeme?
Johnster.
Johnny. We've got a newcomer.
I think I need to make it so that it's wake up settings for that.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
遅いで。
Aww.
すみませんね。
Romantic.
投げますね。
Um.
遅い。はい。 重いですよ。
Oh, fair.
重いです。動かないで。行きます。動かないで。
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
静寂を様を。行きます。
Positive.
あ
I'll do it twice in a row. No one actually uses supers in this unless they're perfectly guaranteed. The time loop of your device.
めんどくさいな。
Ooh, we were mad early there.
Duel 3.
Super early. Pursue us! And for it. I think OTG might have killed there.
寝てる場合じゃないよ。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No. I shot 2D, low profile, like 6Q is crazy. Ah! I can't believe I got caught.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
How was that a punish? Oh, it must have been on a follow-up map. PRC cancels and the big 26. That move isn't even punishable.
Positive.
It's not shots anymore.
Slap.
まあね、ジャガーに毛が生えた程度だったけど。
Duel 1.
Alright, what are we doing?
Rock.
すみませんね。遅いです。
Not after prestige.
重いですよ。シュッと。すみませんね。
Oh, the whip punish!
継続を賜る。
Duel 2. Let's rock.
すみません。
No!
あ、動かないで。
Where'd my two people? I must have been early.
遅いで。すみません。遅い。すみません。
No, that beat out my hand?
Slap.
Okay. What were we gonna do? Training settings. Counterattack settings. After recovery, I want you to do a second first. This?
Max.
Now what combos were we getting for that? Was it like counter hit this? Because 17 frames startup on the gold burst. I didn't realize it was that slow. Wait a minute. Oh, wait.
We've got a new
Yeah, you can easily do that and still bait the burst. Huh.
Duel 1.
Soul Batman. Idoclast. I don't know who they are.
Slap.
There are so many ways to beat Bringer that I've learned over the years. It's funny. That might be one of my favorite moves to punish. Send it. I shouldn't have sent it!
Slap.
Every time I do that, I regret it.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Rebuying. Rebuys I can almost always parry. But I don't know if that's like the best use of it. I think it's like parry is like a rebuy on its own. You baited?
Slap.
Oh. So man. I probably gotta keep it a little bit. It is kind of late.
Mankind knew that they cannot change. Duel 1. Let's rock.
No, I thought they'd also gotten some corner space there. Not true. Let's get Oki.
Slap. Duel 2.
See how that punishes DP? It is something. I crushed my 6. No! Ah,
Duel 1. Let's rock.
oh, I'm for it.
逃がすかよ。
No, that could kill me. No, that's so unfortunate.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Damn! I guess it's because I had meter. And the throw! And... well played.
Slap.
退屈させやがる。
We've got a newcomer. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Fair. I haven't played a Happy Chaos in a minute. And... oh, y'all are alive. Cool.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I see. I guess that definitionally makes sense. How is that still on me? I thought I had the curse off.
Duel 2.
But that was tracking like perfect.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
What?
Slap.
Whatever. Oh, okay.
Duel 1.
That is good to know. Kinda fucking lame in that spot though. I'm not gonna lie. Now I can't move. Now I can't move.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Honestly, this character should save me. I don't give a fuck. Life has been so much better since no one's been playing this fucker. I'm not spacing myself for anti-airs all that well.
Bonus.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. How would we test that?
We've got a
I guess
newcomer.
2K2D 22H sets up the timing for it. Yeah. Let's get rid of this. And then get rid of this. I mean, I still need him to block.
We've got a newcomer.
Hmm. Oh, we'd also be a little bit closer to the wall in one of the common situations too. So maybe that would be worth looking at as well. Also, the one that we like got that question inspired by, it's because we had carded we had an S card. I wonder if that's timed out. Maybe I gotta 5-frame it.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Woo! Oh, that caught that. Yeah. Okay. Buffalo's not as forward-reaching as I think it is. I gotta place it like out here, basically.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh. No. Yeah, fair. Can cover everything if they do it that way. I got one.
Positive.
You don't get a third one.
座っとくよろし
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Won't mind if I do. I need to use 2 there.
Positive bonus.
Oh! That was sick.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
No, you're too sober. Me too. Wake up Harry is crazy.
Positive.
No! Why did I first ask? Not fair.
Positive.
If it's round start against this, I can parry that, I think. Is that Bates too? Well, I missed the gold burst timing.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Where's my TK? Did it come out and it just moved? I think it did. Oh, I mean, jumping there is not the wave against Abba. Yeah, it is open to throw parry. Let's go through the wall.
Slap.
寝てる場合じゃないよ。
I think I looked at something like this earlier. Where it was like, the issue is that the only way you got an extension there was off of 2-2, off of that card. Great, and then you could just super off of that. That's funny. It's like a micro dash 2k there. Micro dash 2k 6h.
We've got a newcomer. Mankind knew that. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I can't think of the word cool without thinking of fucking My Hero Vigilantes. Yay, Faust gets everything now. He's a good boy. He needs his items. Damn.
Slap.
I suck ass versus owners.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
You're not gonna start for that, I think. You're doing the charge one a lot of the time too. You're just like wanting to preemptively crush everything. Oh, you didn't trust him. Alright, alright.
Slap.
I feel like most of my replay reviews are gonna be versus like and Johnny and Dizzy and shit like that. Why did I? Although, I haven't really looked at the data for it.
Slap.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
No! No!
Positive bonus.
Yeah, that was like no recovery. And the free burst.
Slap.
I should have just done wake up 2H.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
No! Ooh.
Positive bonus.
Uh-oh.
Slap.
負けただけじゃ嫌でしょ
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hmm. Oh, true. You do have a 2S as well. That doesn't scrape that. Uh-oh. I gotta parry that. Oh! I technically could have comboed off of that, but it's a weird run. I'm not used to having to do a pickup like that from there. Nice!
Slap.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm starting to like it now. So what we do against that? We could have baited it really easy. I got lucky. little creative here. And eat too much? What did you have for dinner? Nice.
We've got a newcomer. Mankind new. Duel 1. Let's rock.
We're doing it. Oh, I haven't seen that in a minute. And 2 shakes of a tail. Ooh. You wanna be Hokashi so bad. No, why is that half of my fucking life bar? It's 1 hit. It's not even a counter hit. There's no bonus damage there. I guess he paid his life bar for it. I don't know if 2K picks up there. Big fucking 2K. You can't install it anymore, buddy. Oh, what a
Slap.
I had meter too. I could have just stabilized it.
負けただけさ嫌でしょ
If a Nekomata said 2 shakes of a tail, would that technically only be 1 shake? Well, it's a tail, not tails. So it would have to be like what you said, right? Yeah, I know they got 2 tails.
邪魔すわる召喚
Damn, that was an instant 5
Slap.
One would remain unshaken.
座っとくよろし
If anything, it would like be like a statement of like giving explicit attention to something like that. I feel like that saying would mean something different to a Nekomata. Yokai are just neighbors. They've never hurt anyone. This is the only zoner I've been having good success with on Jam, And it's because ladder axles generally don't know that you can dash max
Mankind
delay
knew that they
cherry
cannot change society. So duel
and
1.
get // punish. So they just let me counter hit them for a billion. See? No FD until later in the sequence. This matchup, I honestly think, is not jam favored. I don't know how Axel players lose this patch. I'm going to be honest with you. But I think... I don't know. I just bitch about zoners all the time. That's all I do.
Positive bonus.
Slap.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, I had a dash up CS in the future there. That's so fucking unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, they buried it up. That was a cool trap. I don't think I've seen that one before. I that was 6K. What? What? Do it again. I'm trying to like... Cause like, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to change up in neutral.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Against the zoner a lot of the time. I guess I don't want to bitch like that about it. It was the very last hit. I hate that move so much. Oh, you're safe.
Slap.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Why am I close to me? You even have the meter. That's not what I wanted. I just struggle when I get frustrated. Yeah, you got it.
Slap.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No, that's true. That was not a healthy wall. Oh, that's... They prefer 6K in these spots. I'm gonna start sending more, like, active things and, like, we'll send runs into, like, // and stuff. But once we're here, all bets are off. Yeah.
Hi.
Ah! I don't know what I was doing.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I was like, I wanted to get that to hit, but like, against Axel, it's a death sentence. Tried to jump for 2 HP, but Milo time.
Positive bonus.
No!
Slap.
Duel
Alright, burst advantage. Oh, good delay. That was a little early. And being that fast really throws me off because I think my feel on those timings is coming from my time on Sin. I had some manual time safe jump stuff in my repertoire. Oh, the Zoder threw me! I'm so ass!
We've got a newcomer.
Fox Bear. What's a fox bear
Mankind
look like?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
My bad, Slayer. I won't pretend we're from the same country ever again.
Positive bonus. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I wasn't sure because of counter hit slowdown if I could get something like that. Jam is so cool. I'm glad you're enjoying her.
Positive bonus.
Slap.
座っとくよろし
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, okay. Woo! My sentiment is still the same. Glad you're enjoying her.
2. Let's rock.
Over. Stop that shit, yo. No!
Slap.
寝てる場合じゃないよ。
So let's say we're like... QH is one of those ones I gotta learn how to deal with too. I think we gotta make like a 5 recording set. What would we want in it? 'Cause I feel like it's like, how do they do that? It's far slash and a quarter or circle back. That throw. Okay.
We've got a newcomer.
Krulik.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I got so angry. Oh, those come up really fast because of that spacing there. I'm not with the... Okay, night-night mix-up. No!
Positive bonus. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock. Max.
Oh, I hit meter. Oh.
Positive bonus.
I'm still not fluent enough in Herotting to be able to like look at other things and like size up a situation. I like to move right underneath of where it's gonna land. I've done that first. Woo.
Slap.
I was just going for chip at that
Duel
point.
3. Let's rock.
There is a really cute Nekomata that I saw in this one anime recently where it was about like, I think it was called literally like My Neighbor the Yokai or something like that. It's been funny. A lot of the shows me and Mara have been digging lately. It's interesting. I only went for that bait there, This time because I'd seen this Faust burst on CS before.
負けただけさ嫌でしょ
And I knew that they tended to do it on a delay.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But I don't think I'm gonna beat there again. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to input. That's not what I wanted to input at all.
Positive bonus.
Cut that shit out. Here it comes again. I can't help himself. It's okay. Oh, they really just went for it again. Okay.
Slap.
Hmm.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah. That just means they're discerning when to go into mashing this game. I tipped them into 50 meter there, which is why I did the bait. I wasn't sure if they were gonna just let us super rock or not. And I wanted to see then also, like, how will they play it? Because there's a lot of people that will, like, get something like that. And then, they'll play proactively on those frames. And that's, like, a totally cool thing to do. That's what I wanted! Oh, thank God. Damn, he just gets all that. That's crazy. You don't get to play Nico against this character like that. Oh, honor. That's tragic. Maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Oh, pass me the blunt. I look to get high. What do we want for our options? I guess it's like
We've got a newcomer.
CS2H, CS // I should build them up one at a time and then start layering them. It'll make sense if I construct it myself.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Jumping like that is actually like the fireball call out there. And I'm not IADing either because he's just gonna try to fucking bait the 60. so I can react to see if I got the jump right. This is us kazoning. This is how it works.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Why did anyone say that the zoners had a hard time in this game? I guess Leo exists. That beat my JH! I don't got a button bigger than that. I can't interact with the fucking spells beyond Hail Mary 236k, huh? There's worse things that have happened in life. Oh no!
Slap. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I feel like they want to use the stop time. Yeah. Oh, it's too early for the gash. Second impact OST. No! I cannot get close. You'll have to come to me instead. Blah.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, shit. Woo. I didn't mean to super jump, but we'll make it. Did they double staff on me? Wait, how does that work? I know that they get a staff that they can place at any time as part of a deck.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I doubt it. Let's try it.
Perfect. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh. That's some mega points there. Stupid fucking move. This is Axel 2P on a Twink. And it's a set play zoner. I really feel the love and care in everybody. Oops. I also don't. It's an unfair thing. No, I'm dead. I got zoomed.
Danger. Burst Max. We've got a newcomer.
Maybe if it's like... I'm trying to think about what Johnny sequences I want to do still. I gotta rate it on. That's too much to keep in my head right now. You just get to win, bro. Can't wait to see two JDs in a row. JD? CS? The chosen one. I think that needs to be 2 through 6 just there.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh yeah, QS pickup means it's too skilled for 2K win.
Slap.
Get even.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, the FP pushed me out of CS range. I didn't want to do K there, I was going for the beach. I thought they were going to corner steal like that. Oh, the cross up! Can't wait to see me tomorrow. That'll be nice.
待ってる。来週この時
Duel 1. Let's rock.
幸せ。うふ
What?
すべてお願い。
Positive bonus. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
There's no counter play to it. Hang on, don't let them like throw. They just get everything now.
Replay. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I had to jump in it backwards. I don't read the spacing right, they cut up a little. Try to get our little buddy, they spawn for H. I go there, little buddy catches me. Gus takes his turn, he gets a press up. He takes the space with one up press up. Hard rush, immediate throw. These are just guesses, by the way. Like, there's not even a right or a wrong. It's just like that strike throw, and you guess block when you needed to guess jump. Ooh, right? Like, there's not really a lot of need to belabor that. JD's yes, they try to go up. I'm doing this to stall for time. I press right when it goes off. I should just chill when it's like that, if it's not like a throw attempt or something. That combo 70 seconds, huh?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, I didn't even save it. That's okay. Hmm. 6 frame gap, 7 frame gap from there even. I'm just 2Hing out of like, fuck it, I hate this Latios. Sometimes it looks like a funny anti-air. I've also been noticing counter hit starters from it are like kind of nice.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I do the same thing, and they do the same thing. That's tough. 2S into 2H is never actually. We jump, they try to preempt with XP, I punish. I missed the punish, unfortunately. Freestyle a little. This is looking good. YRC there's a little unfortunate, but that's pretty big meter penalty. Area's great. My throw getting punished there is kind of... Shouldn't it be slowed down? That would have been a really cool confirm. You get the overhead here. I think it might be useful against the overhead. Or against all of them in general to just like... Honestly, buffer parry. That one's tricky. Okay, I'm gonna write that one down. That's not even character specific. If opponent FD's meaty enhance 236H. What is the spacing situation there? We don't want to get hit. I'm like chicken blocking all over the place because I just want to get distance on this character. Oh, we didn't even punish Scarecrow there. We caught move startup. That's why it was a counter hit. I thought I got counter hit recovery. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 frames of recovery means this is technically punishable in black. So I just need to learn the timing. There's been a couple of combo drops. We're still working some things out, but these air dashes aren't really like calling anything out in particular. And we do have options that might be better suited to it. J2K is also just a problem move, so we gotta analyze.
待ってる。来週この時間。
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh.
幸せ。うふ。
That tick throw not working there is unfortunate.
全てお願い
So there we get the cross-up block pretty easily. And then there's more of this, but I'm like still sitting on like this like double jump back 236H kind of plan. I think 236H in midair is most appropriate when you're using it to like either crush something that's normally going along the ground because she's airborne for a little bit, or if you're also confident that your opponent is not likely to preempt the airspace. But like, I don't know, this Faust has kind of been on it. It's kind of brash to like... But then taking advantage of that, I don't know how much there is that you can really do with it. Not without meter. Like, I could go for layer 3 236S in midair. But Faust is such a good 6P.
Positive bonus.
We're into that. YRC, I press on minus range and counter hit. That's not a bad thing to do by the by. It's not like I made a mistake for pressing a minus range, right? I was just doing it.
Slap.
All it means is that this Faust is aware of the frames and then plugging the holes is an option. You don't have to. These are like frustration 2Hs. 110%. And I did that so that they wouldn't like draw. I could have bursted, bait bursted there. Burst baited there. Bait bursted. God, it's like... Five... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is item taught? No, there's no way it's that. 13 frame recovery, but it's gotta be more total frames than that. Where's Faust? Hello. Special moves. What could this be? 40 frames total duration. So like if they do level 4 into item toss, then I still got 22 frames to be able to try to hit it. What's his 2H? Is that level 4? Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? What other level 4s do you have? Probably none. Level. You have 4 level 4s, but it's Charged Dust, which is a universal one, and then it's 5H, 2H, and 6H on this character, are all level 4. That's a little atypical. Nah, that's 5H, okay. I had a feeling, but it's nice to confirm. So, H button into item toss. 2H item toss is a very standard neutral game plan, though. But 2H is also pretty long total duration, 44 frames, right? It's timed like a fireball almost. Because, like, okay, K and P buttons tend to be around 20-ish frames total duration, right? Close slashes are like a lot of times mid-20s, but sometimes they're also just 20. I guess like your fastest button is also usually faster. Like 5p on Faust is 16 frame total duration. When you get to the slashes, they tend to be around 30, 35 frames. Total duration. Faust's anti-air one is kind of atypical because it's 45 frames instead. And then every H button, 2H is 44 frames, 5H is 38 frames, and 6H is also 77 frames total duration. 6H is minus 34 on block. That's crazy. So I guess what I'd have to say to that is that they're all kind of timed like fireballs, but you can't really jump in on 6H at least. Well, maybe you can. It would have to be after he's fallen down, though. So you're like dodging the last active frames where he's on the ground. IAD might be worthwhile there. Same with just like jump forward 236H. That's interesting. But okay, I can try to predict 2H as a fireball, maybe. And I can also try to represent something like Puffball. Because, let's see, special moves, Bakushu. Puffball itself is 9 frames of startup, and the dash is 6 frames of startup. Like there's a minimum distance to it, right? So that brings you to 15 frames out of the 22. So there's like a 7 frame range where like you can kind of keep going with it. Puffball itself is really big. If we had dash momentum coming in from 2H, Rummy and we don't FD, and we crouch block, that should make it so that Faust goes back the least amount of distance off of that. And then we could start trying to check with it. I feel like we'd still lose to certain kinds of frame traps, but we'd at least not give Faust nearly as many item tosses for free. So I thought that was a throw. It was a strike. Those again. Those have been weird. I'm pretty sure I could carry them now. Alright. Well, we played a lot. It's pretty late. So I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for hanging out with me. Even though I moaned the entire time. And I'll see you tomorrow, Mel.